Good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you a few recipes that you can make for supper. Already started cooking the first one. My battery was dead. My battery was dead and I had to wait for it to charge before I could record. So I just started. The recipe is cheese tortellini. I don't have the name of it, but this is the ingredient. So that's the ingredients list. I'm gonna change it and flip it and put what I want in it. But I do have the cheese tortellini boiling away. I don't know how long this is supposed to cook. And then this is the other ingredients. So mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, cream cheese, and just a sauce of your choosing. I think I'm gonna throw in some seasonings. I also got at the grocery store today some rosemary and some cilantro, so I think I'm gonna throw some of that in there and, you know, just mix it up. Oh, I'm also gonna make some of those muffins, those cornbread muffins with it. They're so good. Let me show you those. Probably need to go ahead and start cooking these because this pasta will be done quick. So I'm also gonna cook these to go with it. You just pop them in a muffin pan. Now I got a pound of hamburger that I'm gonna cook up, and then I'm gonna add the sauce to that. If you don't use a potato masher to cook your hamburger, I just don't know how else to do it. Like, to me, this is like the easiest and fastest way to cook hamburger, sausage, any kind of ground up meat. It just works so fast. And I got this one with the metal handle, so I can just like leave it and it's fine. So I would just say add whatever you like in spaghetti is what I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna add like some Italian seasoning, some garlic, stuff like that. Garlic. I don't have any more of my minced garlic. I used all of that up. And I think this is, yeah, this is Italian herbs and seasonings. All right, I got my rosemary and cilantro. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a chop. Then we're gonna add that in our pasta sauce. Okay, so this is all mixed together. I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit and try to melt this cheese in here. So 8 ounces of cream cheese. Okay. Let that melt some more. Here's 1 cup of mozzarella, so I'm just gonna do a handful. Let that melt. And then it's half a cup of Parmesan cheese. Let that melt. All right, there's the pasta. Looks delicious. We'll taste it. All right, let's give it a taste. Hopefully it's not gonna burn my mouth. Last time I tasted food on camera, I burnt my mouth. That's good. Very simple and easy too. It's very cheesy. Kids are gonna love it. I'm gonna give you some. All right, so we gotta get the muffins out of the oven and then put it on a plate. All right, all ready and delicious. All right, so it is Wednesday, and tonight for supper we're gonna have some kind of like baked chicken. That's the ingredients list if you want to screenshot that. And then this is the actual cooking instructions. So it's some kind of like baked chicken recipe. It is 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm getting ready to start prepping for this. You have to cook some bacon, and I'm just gonna get like a few things ready so that once I go get the kids from school, I can just come home and throw it in the oven. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just cut up everything. We're gonna have cabbage with this meal tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get this cabbage cut up and ready to eat for later on. Now, I'm not a cabbage expert, and I really don't know the best way to cut cabbage. This is how I do it. I need to watch like some kind of educational cabbage video or something. So I just cut it like this to try to get that stem part out. Just tear it out like that. And then I just cut these into like strips, make little squares. Probably not how you're supposed to do it, but it's just what I do. Sometimes I'll take this part out. Don't know why, there's no reason into it. Just cut it in like little bite-sized pieces, and I like to steam my cabbage. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and put this into a pot and just let it sit until it's time for me to cook supper. So this is a steam thing for your pots. I don't know, it's to steam vegetables in. I got it when I had my girls. When they're babies, I make their baby food a lot until they get like older. Like their first couple of baby foods I like to make myself. So I use this to make that because steaming is the best way to cook vegetables. Locks in the most nutrients. So I always steam my cabbage. So you just put it in the pot and it kind of fits any size pot. And then I just throw the cabbage in here and I season it like halfway through. The only thing I put on my cabbage is nature seasoning. So I just like put some in there, then throw some nature seasoning on there. And last time I put too much and the kids didn't like it. They were like, it's spicy. Which it's not spicy. So it goes in like that. And I season it a little bit more just on top. And then I'll add some water to this and it'll be ready to be put on the stove to steam. All right, now I'm gonna just cut up this green onion, which is part of the recipe. I think you're supposed to keep this half for something and the green half for something. I can't remember which one is which. I need to look that up because I can't remember if you cook with the green part or you cook with the white part. I mean, the white part isn't white, but you know, I think you cook with the white part and the green part is for garnish, I think. And these are some big green onions. They're like big in like diameter, but we're gonna use them. That's all they had. They probably got some like added hormones or something crazy in them. All right, let's cut up some bacon. This is my favorite brand of bacon. Some other bacons are like really salty. We're going to use this little sheet as a cutting board. I'm just going to cut this in little strips and then we'll fry it up and this will be ready to go in there. I'm just going to mix it all together and have it in the pan like ready to go. This recipe, I think it calls for chicken breast, but I don't have any chicken breast thawed out. I thawed out chicken thighs and then like bone chicken. So I think I'm gonna just use the chicken thighs. They're boneless, skinless chicken thighs, so I think it'll be okay to just use them. We'll see anyways. I prefer chicken thighs over chicken breast anyways. So, but I thought it was chicken breast when I took it out of the freezer, but apparently it's not. All right, I got all my ingredients ready to go. We got 6 ounces of cream cheese, half a cup of mayonnaise, the green onions, 1.5 cups of Colby Jack cheese, and I'm gonna get the chicken and put that in the pan, and then we'll be ready to start cooking. Our bacon's going over here too. It's getting all crispied up, looking good. All right, let's get the pan ready. All right, so I got my chicken thighs in the pan. All my ingredients are ready. Now we have to mix the cream cheese, the mayonnaise, the green onions, half of the cheese. I'm just gonna do a cup. The bacon, and then I'm gonna add a bunch of seasonings to it because that's just how I like it. So I have to mix all this together, and then we'll pour it over the chicken. All right, so I'm just trying to like smear it onto the chicken some. You know, I think it's gonna be good. It's messy, messy. All right, there's that. Yummy. Sprinkle some cheese on top, I guess. I'll lay those later. Put some bacon on top. All right, it's all done and ready. I'm just gonna throw it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna put some aluminum foil over top of this and throw it in the refrigerator, and then when I get back from picking up the kids around 4:30, I'll just throw it in the oven. I think it says just cook it on 350 for about 40 minutes. I don't think this is gonna take that long because I'm using chicken thighs instead of chicken breast, so it probably won't be that long. It'll probably take about 30 minutes to be done, and that's what we're gonna have for supper tonight. All right, I threw the chicken in the oven on 350 and cooked for about maybe 40 minutes, and it's all done, and it is so delicious. Highly recommend this recipe. This is what it looks like all done. Looks yummy. And then we have some cabbage and just a can of green beans, and that's what it looks like on my plate. So yummy. Let's add a little bit of these to the top, make it all fancy. Gotta put the little green onions. You want some? So that is what we're having for dinner tonight. Super good, super delicious, yummy. Yeah, you can have some green onions. You put it on your chicken. Go put it on her chicken. Alright, there you go. We're gonna eat supper and then we'll be getting ready for bed. Alright, so it is Thursday night, and for tonight I am making hot and fresh right off the press pizza. Mia's having the hardest day of her life. I'm not. So we got pizza with pepperoni, bacon, and pineapple, cheesy bread pizza, and then cinnamon pull-aparts. These are all from Papa John's. Cannot wait to tear it up. This is stuffed crust too. Yummy in my tummy. Can I have that one? Yeah. We're gonna eat, and that's what's for dinner tonight. All right, so for tonight's supper, we're gonna have rosemary garlic chicken. It's supposed to be chicken thighs, and it's supposed to be fried in a frying pan, but I'm just gonna put them in the oven on 375. And I don't have chicken thighs, I have like chicken halves, so that's what I'm using. These are the chicken halves. I just covered them in some olive oil, and I'm gonna sprinkle garlic on there. I have some fresh rosemary from my garden outside. I got it from there. I'm gonna kind of like diced this up a little bit and then sprinkled this and garlic on top of the chicken, and that's all for the chicken. To go with that, we're just gonna have some simple green beans from the oven and also potatoes. I'm just gonna put these on the same sheet pan. I'm gonna throw everything in the oven and that's gonna be it.
Look, I put this back on.
Okay.
Look. I can put it on my face.
Alright, so that is the rosemary garlic chicken all ready to go into the oven. So put this like that. All right, dinner is ready. We got our garlic rosemary chicken, which I tasted and it's delicious when I made the girls' plates. And green beans, which these are always great. And just some potatoes. I just throw a little bit of ketchup on there. And that is gonna be it for this video of dinner ideas. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and we'll see you next time. Bye. Go.
Bye. Bye.
Alright, say it, Mia.
Bye.
My goodness gracious.